She has some gray hair and arthritis in her hands, but Colo is doing well at 58. She's likely the oldest gorilla in the world.
She's been a lot of things. She has been a mother, she's been a grandmother, she's been a great-grandmother, she's been a great-great-grandmother. She's been the matriarch of a group. She's been to the keepers a sort of inspiration. And I should say not just to the keepers, to the world. I think she's been a source of inspiration.
Colo is the first gorilla born in captivity, thanks to a keeper who broke Columbus Zoo policy by putting her parents together.
People didn't trust the idea that they wouldn't hurt each other, so we had a keeper here, Dr. Warren Thomas, who actually snuck them together at night. He completely broke every rule and put them back, separated them again in the mornings, and then he realized after a little bit of time that she wasn't showing signs of cycling anymore, and he thought I'd better fess up.
That same keeper came to her rescue the day she was born, December 22nd, 1956.
Her amniotic sac didn't break and her mom wasn't taking care of her, so he saw that, shifted them away, got in, broke the sac, warmed her up, and that started the care.
Colo's birth was an exciting time. As a young boy, local vet Dr. Richard Vesper was lucky enough to see the newborn with his veterinarian dad.
It was a buzz, and even as young as I was, you could just tell that it was a special situation.
After her arrival, Colo had round-the-clock care and was reared much like a human baby.
So I think a lot of her personal attributes are based to a great extent on how she was raised by humans. Diapered, we did some silly things along the way. I mean, putting her in some of the suits and outfits that were, looking back, I'm sure some of the many powers to be would have said, if we could have done that over again, that probably was a little too much for the human side.
Colo went on to give birth to 3 children, and while she didn't raise her babies, she has lived to see the evolution of gorilla care at the zoo.
Now, not only are we all about mother rearing and natural social groups and trying to keep gorillas in ways that are much more similar to the way they're found in the wild, but also we recognize that females who aren't the moms can actually take over, adopt babies, and raise them so that they get to live a life like normal gorillas as well. So, we've come a long way.
Throughout her life, she's often appeared in the national spotlight and is still a celebrity today.
She defies logic in that, she's got arthritis, but she still moves around freely. There's no question that she has an aura about her that the rest of the group does not mess with her. I mean, she is still, not just in our eyes as humans, the grande dame or the queen.